Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Peter and it's Ruth. So we're going to talk to you today about how the challenges we faced before we met and during the time we were dating. So do you want to start off? When you think of any?
So guys, the challenges we underwent were so many, but I think we'll mention the few, like 5 of them.
Yeah, in our last videos.
Yes, so the first one, I'll start from him, the time difference. Like, you know, in UK, sometimes we are 2 hours in front ahead, and sometimes like now it's 3 hours.
So like when the clock changes back.
Yes, the clock always changes. So let's say this guy is working at night shift. So you find like the time that he's supposed to finish work, it's at 12 a.m. surely, guys. So for me, I find myself sleeping. So I will always wake up in the morning and find millions of messages. You can't wait for me. See the way you are.
Yeah, I used to.
And they will tell me it's too late for me to wait for. You know, I'm tired. Even me, I was like school. I was tired, so maybe I thought I would sleep. Then I find myself sleeping.
And sometimes we'd end up like either we'd message throughout the day.
Yes.
But depending on if you were busy, sometimes I'd be waiting for your messages, and I'd be like, "Why haven't you messaged me?" So we always used to get.
But I didn't do it intentionally.
No.
Sometimes I'm at school, I have a client, and he expects me to leave the client and text him.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
I can't do that, to be honest.
No, that's wrong.
Some my client then text him later. It's
hard to know like what we're doing in that time. Like sometimes, I'd be out with my parents and I can't call you.
Yes.
You'd be, in class, or sometimes another difficulty was if you went to see mum.
Yes.
And there's no signal down there.
Let me tell you. Let's say if I went to Gilgil, that is where my mom lives. There, the network is poor, poor. I could even walk like for kilometers.
You had to go out into a field.
Yes, you remember?
Yeah. I remember we had a phone call and you were sat on the
ground. I had to sit down so that we call.
And it was so hot that day.
I was sweating.
Yeah.
The struggle was real.
Yes.
Yes.
What you do for love, eh?
Yeah, that's what you do to someone, the person that you love. You do everything. So for me, I walk like kilometers to look for signal so that I can call or text.
Yeah.
So the next
challenges I faced, you know how parents are when you want to share things with your girlfriend that you don't want to share with your parents. And I'd have to find like safe places to be to talk to Ruth, or but I wouldn't want my parents to hear, so it would always have to depend on if they were in the house or if they were out the house, or and I'd have to if I didn't have the privacy, I'd have to find somewhere to go, I had a field at the back of my house.
He has to pretend he's taking his dog
for I had to pretend that I was taking my dog for a walk.
And they will tell him, even if you think they are they can't suspect anything. Imagine taking a dog for a walk like 3 times a day. How? That was funny. They used to laugh about it. I just stay bored in the house. Okay, not that they were strict about him. There's this thing, you want privacy. Everyone wants privacy. That's obvious. You want privacy, even as African. But for me, I thought you people are so close with your parents, like open, and like us.
No, I'd say the opposite actually. I think. Well, the difference here that we have in UK is UK yeah, we have our mums and our dads and our brothers, depending if they're older or younger, if they live in the same house. And then we have our aunts and uncles, but we're not always so close to them. Like, if we're lucky, we'd be neighbours. But as for me, my family are like, we're dispersed, and like some live abroad, some live in the south of the UK, in the north or wherever. So we don't see them every day. And the difference with us here in Kenya and other countries in the world, they're very family oriented.
Yeah.
So they all live in the same village sometimes, or like they live together, like communal living, that kind of thing. And they know each other's stories, like, you're not afraid to tell your sisters like what we're dating, but like, as for me, I can't tell my brother certain things because I'd be so I don't know, this is just a culture thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So so yeah, that was a challenge, but yeah. So the next challenge.
The next challenge is when Peter most of you ask, why did it take so long before we met? So what happened? Me and Peter, we met on July 2019. So he planned to come on the next year, that is 2020.
Yes.
Was it April or March?
April, I think.
April. Then Corona came. Corona.
First wave of Corona.
First wave of Corona was on March, and everything your flights were cancelled.
So yeah, what happened is I booked my flights and insurance with a travel agency that I used to use going abroad before, and unfortunately, was it this? Wait, hang on, I'm getting them confused. I think that there was a time. I think, because there was a time when the travel agency that I booked it with, they closed the business and shut down until this day, actually, because they lost a lot of money on travel. And so I'm not sure if that was the first time or the second time I heard on the news that Kenya closed its borders.
That was the first time. Actually, I was the one who told you, and
oh yeah,
this guy was so angry.
oh yeah, it was. The amount of money I spent.
I'm not Corona, it's not my fault. Why are you blaming me?
No.
By the way, we end up breaking up.
Oh yeah. The amount of times me and you
guys, imagine after I told him that there is Corona in Kenya and everything has been closed, we broke up because he thought he started blaming me.
I felt like we'd never be able to meet. And like, it's over, our relationship's over.
It's going to work.
Yeah.
We are just illusion.
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
So many thoughts going through your minds, like, how can things work?
We thought by the way Corona would like forever. How will he ever come here? So after that,
exactly, because you can't plan, can you? And something like that comes.
No, that was the first time, 2020. That is when he wanted to come.
Yeah.
And again, Kenya, like at least some countries were removed from the borders were open, and now people started traveling. Then he planned again to come.
Yeah.
We were put in the red list in their country.
Yes.
Now that was the end of it. I was like, what? We were not meant to be.
Yeah.
That's what by the way.
We thought God was punishing us.
Yes.
We're like, what did we do?
What did you do to deserve this?
Exactly.
Country deserve happiness. But that's what we thought, because that was the second time of his flights and everything to be cancelled.
Yeah.
And guess what? They were always cancelled like a month before or 2 weeks before you came, something
Yeah,
like that. Oh my god.
And imagine, like, it's not always easy to get your money back on these things. So
They don't.
insurance, lost money on that. Flights.
Yeah.
I'm still due money back from that, but I don't know how to get it.
That's what they
Imagine.
We paid it.
Yeah. Even another one challenge was the gifts that I tried to send before.
Yes.
So what it was, I had so many gifts that I bought her and the family at one time, and I wanted to send them by package, Postal. So I had three packages. Imagine 2 of them came back, and one got sent, didn't it?
And it took 4 months.
4 months was
Imagine.
it?
4 months
crazy.
before it arrived. I don't know. Yeah? I even thought they got lost on the way. Yeah.
So I lost quite a bit of money on that as well. So
yes.
I was quite. I was so robbed that year. That was just.
Sorry.
I felt so bad.
Do you have any other challenge?
Challenges.
Judgmental. You don't remember people judging. How are you dating and all like that?
Oh yes, yeah. So.
Crazy.
So hey, yeah. So guys, so in Kenya, there are people who judge, but there are lots of people who praise and also who envy. So when someone's dating Ozungu like me, their friends ask them, like, how did you find him?
Yeah.
And it seems to be a big kind of trend, I guess. Not trends?
Trend?
No.
What do you
Like, I don't know. But anyway, so a lot of people judge in UK about dating online, and they say reasons why not to date online, and usually they find that from like Western medias and what people say, like word of mouth. They say like a country is bad, and they haven't actually done the research. They haven't been there, so how can you say it's bad? So I had a lot of issues with people I knew, some people I didn't know or didn't know very well, and I'm kind of one for, speaking out and like tell them my life almost, which is and isn't okay. It is okay if you know the person really well and they're like, they high five you on that. But a lot of people have their own kind of opinions, and they were just telling me all the things like, oh, is she after this? Is she after that? And I felt really bad, and I felt like, I felt, is this the right or wrong thing to do? Am I doing, do I know in myself that, I can trust, and that kind of thing. So all these thoughts and feelings were going through my mind.
Yeah.
But in the end, it didn't stop me because I'm here now. So, and I can tell everyone that it's, what they're saying is nonsense.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was a big challenge. It was a big struggle for me, trying to do what I believed in against what other people believed in, and it was kind of hurtful, really, because it was just going against. It felt like they were against me, like they were judging me. But I managed to prove them right. So yeah.
Same here, people. Even me, I was judged, and maybe I'll tell someone. Of course, girls of my age are dating, most of them.
Yeah.
And if you are not dating and you are looking for love, I wish you well. Good luck.
Yeah.
So I'll tell people, they ask, who is your boyfriend? Because they don't see me hanging with anyone, you know.
Yeah.
And tell my boyfriend lives in UK. First thing they do is laugh.
Yeah.
Imagine, my boyfriend is in UK. They start laughing. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with that?
Mm.
You see, you're dating online. Yes. How sure are you he's not cheating on you?
Mm.
Of course, I trust him.
Mm.
They're like, don't be stupid. There are many Kenyan
Exactly
men here.
the same.
There are many handsome
Okay.
and whatever men here in Kenya.
Mm.
Why are you stressing yourself of someone? A ghost. They even call it a ghost. A ghost. Or you just want, guys, some say them, I was after your money.
Yeah.
Today I get that, by the way.
Even in UK, they think,
Yeah.
you know, girls abroad
Because some
dating
ladies
black guys
did
who
something
don't
bad before.
Yeah.
They judge us who are just looking
That's
for
right.
love, or we are just here for love, nothing much. And I will tell them, but for me, I trust him. I know he'll come and we'll be together. You're just dreaming. Stop dreaming. Wake up.
Yeah, yeah.
Wake up from guy. And I was, oh my God. It's even reached a point I was like, or I'm messing my life. I don't see this working. But it reached up. You remember that time that we broke up, like where? When I was still engaged.
We broke. Oh yeah, yeah. And and your mum. Yeah.
We broke up like. Wait, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
But again.
Yeah, we kept breaking up and making up again. Like,
Yeah,
just
but that was unnecessary, to be honest. It was unnecessary drama. We break up over petty things.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you didn't text me last night. Oh, Peter, you didn't do this.
Yeah.
But you know the thing, we always laugh about it now, because he was like, I knew even when you break up and you still look for me.
Yeah.
or he will look for me. That's what
I
I
imagine
thought.
I used to block her on WhatsApp.
And he
And
hasn't
then
blocked me.
imagine she messaged me on Instagram to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, please take me back,
And you? Why are you
yeah.
saying that?
And I was the same, but you used to say, "Oh, blocking is like so childish, like."
Block me everywhere if you are.
Oh, but we used to argue like so much, didn't we?
That was very unnecessary. I don't like about that. Do you like it?
No.
Really, I hate it. But I know those who are in a long distance relationship, they understand.
It's
that
hard. It's
hard.
really
It's not for the
difficult,
fainted
yeah.
hearts to be. When I'm emotional, I just want him to be here. Like, you should be here, and he can't be here, you know. So it's not for the fainted hearts. You need to be strong. You need to trust the guy, because when I'm out here, he will think I'm with men. When he goes out, I think he is ladies. So you need to trust your man, or your lady, like 100, because long distance is not easy. It's not for fainted hearts. It's for the chosen few, I guess, because I can't wait for us to end this long distance relationship. And, like,
and another
it's
thing
better
that's
for everyone.
challenging is your lifestyle, like how you, like having a long distance relationship. You're always on the phone, like,
yes.
and you're pushing aside everything and everyone else. So like you don't go out to meet friends. You just want to spend all the time in your room, calling, chatting. And that was my problem. Like I really struggled to find reality, like normality, in society, and because I was so drawn to my phone at that time, and when you come out of that situation, it's like where do you start? But fortunately now we're together in person, so we don't have that struggle.
Yes.
And we're like best of friends.
Yes.
To
be honest, he's very different from how he was. On the phone.
Yeah.
He's very different, very understanding. But anyway, that was. Maybe he thought I was a ghost, by the way. Did you ever think that?
Ghosts. How do you mean ghosts?
Like, I was not real, was a scam.
Oh yeah, there were times when I thought maybe she was a scam, you know. Like, I don't know.
This guy was judging me because of my Instagram photos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was saying, "You are a celeb, a model."
That's true. Well, you did wear like nice
this. It's so wrong how media put it. They think Africa we wear like rags. I should looking stupid so that he believes I'm poor or I'm African.
Yeah, I mean, like we always
so
see on
wrong.
like the internet, like type in Google images Africa, comes up with poor children, women dressed in rags, starvation, and that's how the Western media sees Africa. So that's how Western people believe that Africa is, but actually they don't know, that there are rich people in Africa.
Yes, very rich.
They're not all politicians or celebrities, they can just be business workers, engineers, all that. So
I even asked him when he came, can you see, because they think we live with animals, I said, look at the video, can you see lions anywhere passing by or elephants?
maybe a goat or chickens or
domestic animals. Have you ever seen an elephant here?
No.
A giraffe? It's only we visit the giraffe center.
Yeah.
But around?
No.
So that thing should stop.
But that would be fun though, if you did see like a giraffe, like.
No. That's a wild animal.
Yeah.
So I think we'll come to the end of the video. Do you have something else to say? Any advice to those doing long distance relationship?
Yeah, so what I'd say is, like I said before, live your life half and half. So half on your online, half the time with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and then the other half the time with your friends, rather than spending all the time on the phone with your girlfriend, because then your friends will get bored and they'll move on, and then you realize what's happened. So that was the mistake I did, but I've kind of adjusted to my mistakes, and trying to think of anything else.
Okay, for me, I'll tell them not to give up.
Yeah, don't give up.
Continue and chat as many times as you can, video call as many times. I mean, keep your relationship alive, because for now, the only thing you can do is calling and chatting, right?
Yeah.
Until now, you can meet each other in person. So chat as many. Be with your phone. My phone was my everything. I was addicted to my. Oh, maybe Peter texted me. Oh, that's how I was. I was like crazy every time. Yeah. Oh my God, I need to be with my phone. I need to be online. I need to be. Yes.
And going back to arguments, like I'd say something like, I imagine I sent her paragraphs and long messages, and I was thinking like, why did I write that? And I feel like, and I deleted them.
Imagine this.
And then she messaged me back saying, why have you deleted the message? I was like,
he takes 20 messages then delete all of them. Who does that? Only Peter.
It's because I read it and I said, well, what I've said, I feel bad, so I delete it so that we don't keep carrying on an argument.
True. So guys, that was it. This is the video that all of you that when I was doing the intro, I say request.
Request.
Don't worry, I'm a Kikuyu. We don't know the difference of R and L.
Say Ruth.
Ruth. So this is the video that all of you have been requesting. Hope we answered all your questions, and so for those who are doing long distance relationship, all I can say is keep going. you'll reach there where you want. And put God first, because He's the one who makes everything to happen.
True.
Keep God first. Pray. Never cease to pray. So tell our viewers to subscribe to our channel.
Yes, so please don't, after watching this, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Tell us ask us any questions. We're happy to respond. Any advice?
Yes.
On long distance relationships
And
interracial couples. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Also follow us on Instagram at Wanjambugwa
and Peter
Randolph 60. Imagine he doesn't know his Instagram handle. Surely.
I don't
Peter Randolph 63.
Yeah.
Wanjambugwa. Follow me at Wanjambugwa. Bye.
Bye.